Question: are you tired of going to the store to find unnatural and unreliable supplements to your necessary polyunsaturated fatty acids for your diet? Me too! You're not alone. Hey, my name's Katie Mason, and welcome to Kate Talks. If you're new, welcome. And if you've seen my channel before, I'm super glad you're back, because today I'm going to be talking to you about a Protist, which has the potential to supply you with the omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids, as well as DHA, which is super important to the human diet. Stick around, hear more. Yay!
The specific protist we're going to be focusing on today is called Thraustochytrids. They're a heterotrophic estuarine, and we're going to be focusing on the marine protists belonging to this family. Their wide distribution and degradation capability exhibits their ecological significance as decomposers. They may grow on terrestrial refractory matter and riverine input and play a huge role in enhancing the carbon cycle in coastal areas, all according to Springer Link 2012.
Okay, now you're probably asking, Katie, why is this protist so important to my diet? Hold on, let me tell you.
According to Spring Link 2012, they generate PUFAs, also known as polyunsaturated fatty acids. They produce specifically high amounts of DHA as well as DPA.
So to quickly touch on why PUFAs are extremely important is because they play a central role in the normal development and functioning of the brain and the central nervous system, according to PubMed.gov 2009.
According to ResearchGate 1999, the biotechnical potential of Thraustochytrids conducted a study which reports a large variation in biomass, lipid, and maximum DHA yields obtained from Thraustochytrid strains. It is also evident that they produce other PUFAs. Also, according to ResearchGate.net 1999, the Thraustochytrid-based oils will have the most impact and can compete with PUFA-rich oils derived from marine fish, which is what we see on shelves in stores today.
PubMed 2008 says Thraustochytrids are established candidates for production of omega-3, PUFAs, and DHA.
According to ResearchGate 1999, they offer better benefits to human health and consumption, since many aquaculture species like Thraustochytrids require more EPA and DHA in their diets. Oils derived from fish are generally complex in fatty acids. This makes them less pure. Oils produced by Thraustochytrids have relatively simple fatty acids. This makes them possibly more cost-effective for refinement.
Also, according to Science Direct 2020, they are a sustainable and productive alternative because of their wide variety of growth availability. They can grow phototrophically, heterotrophically, or mixotrophically depending on the species. Crazy! I also want to add in from Science Direct 2019 that they were discovered about 80 years ago, and they have a super fast growth, which is obviously good for suppliers and demanders.
A second study from res.mdpi.com 2020 called Feeding Whole Thraustochytrid Biomass to Cultured Atlantic Salmon. This study replaces fish oil by 5% Thraustochytrid from whole cell biomass. The study showed that it had no ill effect on the Atlantic salmon. The study says that it was more cost-effective using non-GM approaches to ensure sustainable growth. The article also stated that, quote, the use as carbon source for heterotrophic production system could not only reduce the cost of commercial production, but also potentially reduce greenhouse gases from industries, including power plants, through the sustainable growth and utilization of Thraustochytrids derived from omega-3 oils, end quote. A third and final study by MDPI.com 2020 assessed the fatty acids and the omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids in the marine Thraustochytrid. The species, listed above, was cultivated on volatile acids. These included formic acid, acetic acid, propionic acid, butyric acid, valeric acid, and caproic acid. The study concluded that a carbon source can effectively be used for the cultivation of this particular species, and particularly high in dry weight and lipid production. Also, replacing the refined sources of sugars to carbon sources will make PUFA microbial synthesis more economical at an industrial scale as well.
Now, there's not too much evidence establishing how Thraustochytrids can be supplemented into the human diets, although we can use similar forms of an idea as fish oil and other omega-3 supplements and make it into a pill as a daily dosage. This makes for easy consumption. So as evidence shows, Thraustochytrids are clearly the better alternative for not only your health, but for our environment.
As a wrap-up, I wanted to restate all the main points I made. So 1. They produce high amounts of DHA, PUFAs, and DPA, which are essential to the human diet. 2. They offer better benefits to human health since they require more EPA and DHA in their diets than fish oil. 3. They are considered more pure than fish oil, also making Thraustochytrids more cost-effective. 4. They can grow in a wide variety, such as phototrophically, heterotrophically, or mixotrophically. 5. Biotechnical potential for Thraustochytrids conducted a study which showed a wide variety of biomass, lipid, and maximum DHA yields obtained. 6. A second study, which began feeding salmon, found no ill effect on the Atlantic salmon, and it was also deemed more cost-effective by using the carbon sources. In turn, this reduces the cost of commercial production, as well as reducing greenhouse gases. 7. A third and final study evaluated the specific species, that I cannot say. Also said that carbon source can be used to cultivate, and it also has a high dry weight lipid production as well. An eighth and final point, they would be a better alternative due to their rapid growth, lipid metabolism, and more environmentally economical.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed my cake talk. I'm glad you came and listened to the show. I hope you learned something, and I hope you guys have a happy holiday. Over and out.
Thanks for watching.